Thank you very much. Welcome to the Stamford High School Spring Concert, everyone. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. My name is Adam Jackson. It's my pleasure and privilege to be the director of bands here at Stamford High School. We've got a great concert for you tonight. The first song you just heard us play was called There's a New Dog in Town. One of the things we like to do as an ensemble is explore different styles. And so this is obviously a little bit away from jazz as a normal genre, but we wanted to try something different, and we heard this song and the kids and I kind of went, ooh, that would be fun. What if we opened our concert with that? So I do want to acknowledge Michael, who soloed on guitar there. And Eva, soloing on Barry sax. For our next song for tonight, we are going to go into a different style. We're going to go into the sort of bossa nova style. Every year we like to do, in the spring concert, we like to do a song with vocalists. So I'm going to invite up Izzy and Pavla, who are going to sing with us. So this is a song custom arranged for this group. This is Leve's Lover Girl.
The skyscrapers causing vertigo, and the countdown begins in Tokyo.
Thank you very much. It's always fun to kind of go through the experience of arranging something for a group, and the kids get the experience of kind of like, ooh, let's try this. Oh, that didn't work. Let's try something different. And it puts us in fun keys too. We are going to finally get to some actual, legit, honest to goodness jazz. The last two pieces we're going to play for you today are both tunes by Charles Mingus. If there are any music aficionados in the audience who are familiar with the BBC Proms, this back half of our program is based on a performance that was done by Leo P. of Too Many Zoos at the BBC Proms. I forget the year off the top of my head, but this is something, again, that the kids and I have really loved and kind of watched a lot, and so we wanted to put our spin on this. So the first tune from the set we're going to do for you is Moanin' by Charles Mingus. song there. I do want to take a moment to just also say that a lot of the students you see up here are multi-instrumentalists, and this is something that I'm very proud of in our program. Including some who picked up new instruments like halfway through this year to play in this group. Some of which who picked up new instruments a couple of weeks ago to play in this group. And I'm just really, really proud of the fact that our students here at Stamford High don't limit themselves or get stuck to like one thing. I'm really happy that I have students who like to explore different instruments and try different things. And like a good portion of my woodwind section can play like 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 different instruments. And it's something that I'm really, really proud of. We have one more for you for the jazz band. This is another Charles Mingus tune. This is Better Get Hit. featured once again Crystal on guitar, Ava on Barry sax, and Yvonne on the drums. In just a moment, we're going to do a brief stage flip for you. But first, I would just like to take a moment to recognize our seniors in this group. Seniors, would you please stand up for me? This is not the last thing that we'll be doing together as a performance, but this is the last concert in this school that we are doing together. So to Yvonne, Crystal, Ava, and Izzy, thank you for everything you've done for this group. We're going to miss you dearly next year. And really great job tonight. Can we give our seniors a round of applause? We are going to take just a couple of minutes, 3, 4, maybe 5, to swap our stage over so we can do the rest of the concert without stopping for you. Thank you for your patience. That way we can get through the rest of the concert without stopping. It is now my pleasure and privilege to introduce Miss Erin Ring-Howell, who is our choir director here at Stamford High School and orchestra director, and she is going to take the next part of the program away for us.
Good evening, everyone. I want to add my welcome to Mr. Jackson's here. As he said, my name is Erin Ring-Howell. I am the director of the choirs and of orchestra here at Stamford High School. We're going to sing a few pieces for you here. Our first one that we'll be singing is called Ubi Caritas, which is a original Latin text. And I hope you enjoy it. de Colores, and it is a traditional Mexican folk song.
De colores se dicen los campos en la primavera. De colores son los pajaritos que vienen de afuera. De colores entre arcoíris que vemos así. Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí. Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí. Canta el gallo con el kiri, 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 kiri. La gallina con el cara, 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 cara. Pío, 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 los pollitos con el pío, 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 pío. Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí. Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí.
All right, and our next piece for you is going to be He's Got the Whole World in His Hands.
Hands in his hands, hands in his begin again. There was an old man named Michael Finnegan. Thought he played the violin again. Got it stuck beneath his chin again. Poor old Michael Finnegan, begin again. Finnegan, again, 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 Finnegan, again, begin again. There was an old man named Michael Finnegan. Begin again. Next he tried the mandolin again. Begin again. Bombed it with a bowling pin again. Bum, bum, bum. Poor old Michael Finnegan. Begin again. There was an old man named Michael Finnegan. Blew a whistle made of tin again. Made a most horrendous din again. Poor old Michael Finnegan. Begin again. Finnegan again, begin again, again, begin again, begin again. There was an old man named Michael Finnegan. Finnegan again, begin again, again. Learned to sing, it made him grin again. Finnegan again, begin again, again. Joined the chorus, fit right in again. Finnegan again, begin again, again. Good old Michael. Join the chorus, fit right in again. Good old Michael Finnegan. Begin again.
All right, let's have one more round of applause for concert choir. All right, these are our madrigal singers. They are an auditioned choir, and we are going to sing a song for you called Come In From the Firefly Darkness. And we have two solos in this, Carmela Belfort and Isabella Arrigo.
Open up your door, my friend, and let me come in from the fire.
is up here to play, I am going to present our Tri-M honor cords to our graduates. So I am the advisor for Tri-M. Tri-M is a National Music Honor Society, and it is the only one for high school students. And when they participate in Tri-M, they do volunteer hours, specifically for music, as well as other volunteer hours. Usually they perform a lot. All of these students are in multiple ensembles. They're in the musical, they play in the pit, they sing in the choir, they play in the band, they do all the things. And then they also do volunteer hours. And they get this lovely little pink cord because the academic color of music is pink. So I'm going to present our cords to our Tri-M graduates. So our first one is Ivan Bereziuk. And Eva Pliny. Juliana Collingwood. Crystal Manalo. Isabella Orego Correa. And last but not least, Pavla Snee. About these students. We had kind of an odd year this year, and I don't know, this year was just crazy all to begin with. But Pavla, I had a couple times she was in choir her freshman year, and then she came back this year to sing. And Izzy here was in choir last year. Of course, she's in the band as well, but she's still in choir this year, and she was really very crucial to the ensemble. I changed her part so many times in choir, and she was just a real trooper about it and just learned it all. Crystal, didn't I have you on my piano or something, or guitar? Or
Oh yeah, piano.
I did, yeah, piano. So I had Crystal on piano quite a few years ago. And then Juliana, she's new to us this year, but she was a lovely addition to the choir. And Ava and I were just discussing that she was in one of my very first year seminar classes, which was kind of a wild class. But she's been also obviously in the band, and you do the musicals too, right? Yeah, musicals. And Yvonne here has played for me in orchestra for percussion. So these kids are just great. And the longer I'm here, the harder it is to say goodbye to the seniors because you get attached. But since, they're going to stay here, I would be remiss if I didn't call up the rest of our seniors. So we have Carmela Belfort, please come forward. Carmela's been Navigos with me for several years. And then Skyla Johnson. Skyla has also sung in choir with me for several years and has been in the musical as well. And then there's one other from the band, I apologize if I don't say your name correctly. Neftali Romulus? Neftali. Okay, Neftali. Where did she go? Come forward. little flutist, where are you? There you are! I'm sorry, Natal, please come forward, yes. I also play the flute, so I have a special affinity for anyone in the band who plays the flute. All right, so let's give a round of applause to our director and seniors. Mr. Jackson, I wish you all the very best, and we hope that you will continue in your musical endeavors as you move forward into college and beyond. Being in an ensemble is the greatest group project you will ever be a part of.
Yes.
Once more time, round of applause for our seniors.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Yes, that is yours. You'll wear that at graduation. And now onward with the band.
Thank you so very much. What an opening, right? Kind of cool. We did this yesterday with 500 of their peers in the audience during the school day, and the reaction was priceless. It was amazing. This is, of course, the Stamford High School Concert Band. The two pieces you just heard, yes, two pieces were Star Dance by Michael Sweeney and A Zillion Nickels by Samuel Hazo. When I was picking the music out for this concert, I think these pieces, probably about a year ago, I selected these pieces for this concert. I stumbled across these fairly newer pieces, but just a wonderful way to explore a soundscape that's a little bit different for this group, and a great way for us to kind of have some fun in percussion land back there, and give a lot of the students here opportunities to get some solo moments. So we really have been looking forward to this. When I tell you for a year, I mean a year we have been planning this. And it is so cool to finally get to do this on stage. Can you just give them another round of applause? So we are going to do two more pieces for you. The next piece we're going to do is our student choice piece. Those of you who are regulars at our concerts know every concert I let the kids pick a piece. Dangerous, right? But fun. And so they all selected pieces, they submitted them. I chose some that I thought would be appropriate for our group. And it was very controversial this year, a lot of opinions, but we landed on Demon Slayer. This is a popular anime show, and we hope you enjoy the next section. so much. It's a great piece. It's a fun piece. And normally, that's the kind of piece I would end our concert on. But I think like a week ago, who was it who asked me? One of the students was like, hey, Mr. J, can we swap the last two pieces? And you'll see why in a second. The last piece we're going to do, first of all, actually, before I do anything, I need to just acknowledge some people. I want to acknowledge my colleague, Miss Ring, who is my partner in crime here, making this concert happen, making music happen here at Stamford High School. So thank you for all your guidance and support. I also want to thank Mr. Sean Charles. Sean, where are you? Sean's in the back, hanging out. If at any point in this concert you appreciated hearing the percussion section, that man is who you want to thank. Sean is an incredible percussionist, and we love him here. He has sort of become our guy for the district, and he's just done great work with the kids. And I also want to shout out my longtime friend, Mr. Deb Mitchell, who is maybe here. He might have had to run tonight. Played with our jazz band tonight. In your program, there's a whole list of people. Our wonderful administrative team here at Stamford High, the staff in the office, Cecilia and Karen, and just so many people that help make this concert possible. So please take a moment to just look through that. And I want to thank all of you. Thank you for getting the kids here for rehearsals, picking them up late from school, listening to the practicing at home, like moving your schedules around to make things work. I know how much it takes on the other side to make this happen. But it's moments like tonight that I really feel like make all that hard work and effort worth it. So thank you for all of your support. Please give yourselves a round of applause. So we've got one more for you tonight, and as I said, we're going to end this concert a little differently. The last piece we're going to play for you is called Benediction. And the word benediction comes from a lot of religious traditions use the word to talk about a sending forth, a blessing as one goes, kind of well wishes on their way. And tonight, we send our seniors on their way. So seniors, would you please stand up? Don't be shy. You saw some of them earlier. Ava, Izzy, Holly, Denzel is also in the... Denzel's a senior, he didn't get recognized earlier. And of course his mom, too. When you approach the joy of building a program, it's students like those who make it worth coming in every day, and who do it with you. And this group in particular has done it with me. They have been here every step of the way, all throughout this year, helping just push the culture of this group, helping just so much. I could go on for hours, but I'm so incredibly grateful for them, and we are going to miss you immensely next year. We got a couple more performances together. But this song, Benediction, this is our well wish to you off, our sending our goodbye, and our prayer that you will have a wonderful future wherever your journey continues, knowing that Stamford High will always be your home here. Please enjoy Benediction. concert tonight. We wish you well on your way tonight, and we'll see you for future concerts, and swing by Night of Excellence on June 12th if you want to catch one more performance from these wonderful musicians. One more round of applause for everyone tonight, please.